My gosh, I wasn't expecting this. This is the curveball of all curveballs.
There's 26 million people.
Maths, which I can do. I love questions like this. Population's about 24 million, 4 people to a household, 6 million houses, 2 bedroom doors, add 2 other random doors. But lots of doors.
I guess one, the door of opportunity. That one door that you got to open and then you're set for life.
I could look at this in 2 ways. I think physically there would be millions if you were to think of all the buildings, all the houses. But if I were to think of it metaphorically and think of it as doors opening up to opportunities, I would say there's even more.
Wow, quite a bit of different responses here. I could tell that Lucy, I think she's an engineering student. She thought about it very methodically, which I think is a great approach to this question. It reveals how she thinks about problems, and she explained it quite logically as well. That's interesting because so many times employers today, they're actually looking for candidates sometimes outside of the discipline that you would normally think of. And Lucy's answer, I think, reveals exactly why. There are certain organizations that might not typically recruit engineering graduates, but they want engineering graduates because that's the way they think.
Based on my experience, I only know this as a market sizing question, so how Lucy approached it, breaking down a very large problem to smaller bite sizes like residential and commercial, and then trying to calculate the numbers there. Ruben's response was very creative and did surprise me, and I think that goes to show why diversity is very important within an organisation, because you do come with different perspectives and different experiences.
I was actually really impressed with how Cheyenne answered it by explaining that obviously you could go with the actual doors, but you could also look at doors of opportunities, which was also mentioned by other candidates. It's also a great way how to assess if someone can go beyond the question and interpret it differently.
I'm still trying to calculate how many doors there are in Australia, but I think all of the candidates thought about it in really positive ways, and one door being the door of opportunity. Marks for originality on that one, really interesting response.